Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you an OP Sword of Darkness build guide in Elden Ring. Now this weapon's pretty interesting because it does that mosquito repellent attack there, which actually hits pretty hard. Now you don't actually have to aim down the weapon art because it's going to come out on, if you aim it to the right hand side, it comes out on the left hand side first. So if you're trying to get this off quickly, don't attach your camera to the enemy. We can do over 3,200 damage there with it, so it does hit quite hard, and it's a fun weapon to use. It reduces the enemy's holy damage negation by 20%, so using that, we're able to take enemies out quickly, but also reduce their, or give them more damage from this weapon as we attack them multiple times. Now, I'll be going over the leveling guide at level 150, but if you're a higher level, I'll tell you where to put the stats, because this is I wish there was a darkness damage type, but this does holy damage. So Sword of Darkness plus 10 at level 150. We got 50 Vigor, 36 Mind, 26 Endurance. I went with higher Mind there because the FP cost is pretty high. I am using the Carrion Filigree Crest to reduce the cost of it because regularly it is it takes 30 FP. So if we use the Carrion Filigree Crest, that can greatly reduce the amount that we had to spend. So 23 there. 26 endurance, so we can get a medium roll at 56 poise, and then 30 strength and 50 faith. So the weapon skill scales off of our faith as well as the holy damage, and then the strength gives us more physical damage. Now, a nice split between these two can work, so increase your strength as you level up higher. It does scale a little bit off of dexterity, but not that much. Also with 16 arcane, so we can do Swarm of Flies as well as Dragon Communion Cat, because this is a great spell to work alongside Scarlet Rot as well. I went with the Dragon Communion Seal. I went with the Gravebird Armor, which is the same as Raptor's Black Feather for more jump attack damage. And you can go with different helmets, whatever gives you that 56 poise. I went with the Dragon Crest Great Shield. It's a good one to have always. And the Sacred Scorpion Charm will raise our holy attack. Without this, it does around 2,800 damage for the weapon art. And with this, it does 3,200, so a lot more. Carrion Filigree Crest lowers FP consumption, and Stride of Alexander boosts our weapon skill damage. Now, Albinarics are kind of weak to holy damage, so that is something that we got to be mindful of. But using Golden Vow first to set up, and then Flame Grant Me Strength, this is going to be our two buffs that we use to give us the most amount of damage. I like to two-hand the weapon too, but yeah, the Mosquito Spray attack here is going to deal a ton of damage. You can see there 3696. That's pretty crazy. It hits in a huge area, and then it reduces or gives them more damage from holy damage, so that's really good. We're able to take out enemies really quickly. This is a bad casting of it. You do get Hyper Armor, which is nice, but it also attacks pretty quickly there if we're using just regular quick attacks. But you do got to be mindful that it does, well, they went off the edge. It does take a time to wind up. So this is actually a good weapon to put on your Mimic because they'll use this skill and then give you the buff to your holy damage. So you can go that route, or if you know that the enemy's not going to attack, you can go with it that way. This is not absolutely the best weapon in Elden Ring, but it's a fun one, and it's a little bit different. It's the edgier version of the Sword of Light. It has a pretty good charge attack here, being able to deal 1,500 damage there, because it's based off holy and physical damage, and then you can take out enemies pretty quickly because it attacks fast. Like, this is a fast attack pattern, so straight swords are nice in that regard. But you're going to want to use the darkness skill whenever you can, which does require a bit of setup, and then it reduces the damage they take. So whenever you do that, then you can go in and start hitting them. If you're able to get a Sword of the Light as well, they scale similarly, so you can use both of the weapons at the same time, and then this gets pretty cool. So I'll put that on just to show you what it looks like using both of the weapons at once. So we got the Sword of the Light there, which boosts our damage that we deal. So I guess I'll go with our Golden Vow. So it'll boost our holy damage by 20% when you use it, and then we can go with Flame Grant Me Strength, and then swap out our Sword of the Light, two-handed, and go with the Sword of the Light attack, which is pretty funky. It hits in a huge area. And then we can bring out the Sword of Darkness in our offhand to further go with even more holy damage. I wish there was darkness damage type. They don't like this attack very much, so I'm having the worst time getting that off. But the extra holy damage is nice, and you can go with the Power Stance attack moveset, which is pretty good. So it does both at the same time there and comes out very fast. So yeah, you get the boost to the holy damage, and this will reduce increase the damage that they take. So it can be pretty good paired together. You do have to go through New Game Plus to be able to do this, but they have a fun weapon attack animation. So it does the dual slash here, another slash, and then a double stab, and then another slash. So pretty cool weapon art, and you can use the Sword of Light at distance, but the Sword of Darkness sprays that around, takes out the enemy just like that. So It gets to hit pretty hard, but you can kind of pair both of these, and they become a very fun weapon to combine in Elden Ring. So if you found this video useful, please hit that subscribe button below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.